Mafia podcast going strong. Rob, man, Ryan taking over the mic. There are few sports and the stories ignite. Rocking the house, we're taking flight. Turn it out loud, let's amplify. Podcast moving, reaching to the sky. Crank up the volume, here it's reunite. Join the ride, we won't deny.
G'day guys, welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Rob.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Ryan.
And tonight's episode is episode 47, and we are speaking to none other than Ashleigh from Wilson's Brewhouse. How you going, Ashleigh?
How are we going,
Welcome.
boys? I'm good.
Going great. Welcome.
Fantastic.
We're doing really well. Especially now we've got these little beauties in our hands.
Yeah,
Get
I
ready
know,
to crack those.
Oh,
I know.
very keen. Very
excited.
keen. Like I said, we'll ask you a couple of questions to start off with.
Yep.
And then we'll move on to the beer, and we'll talk about the beer while we're enjoying it. So I'll start off. What made you get into brewing?
My dad. So
Yeah.
when I was about 15, 16, Dad had the whole kit and caboodle, had the steel, everything. You know, used to come home from school and the whole yard would smell like rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, so did that for a bit, like just watched Dad do his thing, and then early adult used to do it just for cheap piss. Like, save money, whatever, just make the, you know, the kit and kilo stuff that you get from Woolies. And then I've been doing all grain for the last 2 years. So I was lucky enough to have a homebrew shop in Gladstone actually send me a kit and talk me through the whole process. And I was just hooked.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
It was really, really cool. And the guy there was absolutely amazing. Any questions I had, he just answered straight up. Got stuck halfway through and I just rang him and he's like, no, you're on the right track. Like, it was really, really good. It was a great experience. And it just made me go, I need to do this more. And I haven't stopped since.
Yeah. That's cool.
Bloody hell.
I've noticed a lot. Sorry, mate, go.
Yeah. How's your first brew ever compared to your stuff now?
Oh,
Is it anything like
when you were just when you were just making it for cheap piss.
yeah, exactly that. Like $2 sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has the Wilson's Brewery been established?
So we're just going on 2 years next month.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Still nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice and fresh. So we did have a logo change this year because I was brewing with my dad, and he's kind of had to step away for health reasons and whatnot. So just kind of did a whole rebrand, made it more me, and just kicking it all off again.
Awesome.
Because when we first started talking, you were with your dad at the time, weren't you?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
cool.
learn a lot in 2 years, eh? Well, it's a long time. But it's not a long time, but it is a long time.
Yeah, it is, and unfortunately, Dad's health really deteriorated. He was in ICU and everything only a few months ago. So, alcohol is the last thing on his mind.
Yeah. That's very true. Well, I hope he's doing well now.
yeah, he's getting there. It'll be a long road for him, but he'll get there.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
The brewing community, they seem really cool. Like, a lot of people I've spoke to that are in the brewing community, they're really helpful people and really friendly and don't mind answering questions that you've got for them and stuff.
Oh, definitely. The community is amazing, and especially being a female brewer, it's a lot harder to find other female brewers. So I've recently just come into contact with, I'm going to say her name right now, Curious Crafts. So her name's Beck, and she owns a liquor store and homebrew store down in New South Wales. And she set up a whole Facebook group page just for female brewers, and it's been amazing just to connect with other female brewers because there's hardly any around.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's
That's
what
the
we were
best thing
saying when
about
we first...
these little things, like little communities. Well, we're exactly the same. in like the things that we do, just the little communities, the little niche communities that you find
Yeah.
through hobbies, interests, business, etc.
Oh, definitely.
They make it just that much more enriching.
Yeah.
Finding people that are like-minded, at least.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like, Australia seems to be behind the ball when it comes to craft beer community compared to like America. America is massive. I have so many American followers and talk to so many of the American brewers, and I think it's a lot easier for them to step into the commercial side of it than what it is for us in Australia. But
Yeah.
the community over there is just mind-blowing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can imagine America being sort of like the barbecue
Oh, yeah,
scene
of
as
course.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be similar.
Barbecue
Yeah.
and beer is big for them over there.
Yeah,
I
big
think that's
wins.
because
Oh.
I think it's because as Aussies we're a bit stuck in our ways with beers, or
We are
I
very stuck in
think
our
so.
ways. Yeah. Yeah, I think
Like
you're right
how-
there.
Yeah, how many pubs can you go to and you see like a hazy or something on tap?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's the same 5 lagers
Yeah.
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 everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're targeting the majority. I mean, craft beer is
Yeah.
a select niche in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Well, I remember when I started. I won't say what age I started drinking at, but I remember back then, like, there was no such thing. You didn't. Someone said craft beer. I'd be like, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of like the barbecue thing. Over the last, I reckon, pardon me, 2 years, I would say. As you said, it's still a little bit behind the American game, but you can definitely see like more bottle shops now. Not so much on tap in venues, but you know, bottle shops now have got their own little craft beer section. Certain bottle shops,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, a lot of them.
So,
Yeah. And you see a lot of craft boutique stores starting to pop up now.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, variety, choice of variety is, you know, it can only be a good thing. You know, if there was only 2, 3, you know, beer manufacturers, you know, competition is healthy, I think.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
If our
100%.
government would just ease up on the alcohol tax,
oh my god.
you
oh,
would.
don't get me started.
Oh, I know, right? I'm just like, this is why I bro moan.
Yeah. Let's do
Well,
it.
let's
Twice a year.
let's crack this beer because I'm fucking itching.
Oh yeah.
Do we have one?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna crack it because before I do crack, I'm
Right,
just gonna ring me glass first.
I
gonna
hope they
say
all
it's
travelled well.
Oh, listen to that.
Wait.
baby.
Jesus.
Oh, it smells
It
so
is-
good too.
It does.
Got a really good, like, bit of a fruity aroma.
Yeah. Sort of passion fruity. Well, I don't know. Something like that.
That's passionate.
And that's the thing, everyone's palate is slightly different, so everyone can pick up different tastes out of the same beer.
Oh man, we've got an
Yeah.
ASMR happening here just from rimming.
Just rimming my glass.
Oh wow, for our Spotify listeners,
there we
that's
go.
not going to go down good.
Oh,
Listen to me rim.
Oh,
Sounds different to normal.
oh, man, that smells good.
It's the worst rim job ever.
Yeah, like some beers, especially craft beers,
Yeah,
have
I-
that like real
Not
hoppy
good at
smell.
rimming.
Yeah, yes.
This is nice.
So, all
I'm
up,
going to dive in.
I did leave the recipe up so I could answer these questions for you. There is under 50 grams of hops in it, so it shouldn't have that hop bite that you get from a craft beer.
That's literally the first thing I just noticed tasting that. You know,
Oh, man, that
those
is a
real
good looking
hoppy
beer.
beers, it's hard to drink.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to drink.
Ooh, have a look at that.
These are all fancy. I'm povoing it tonight.
What's beer in?
Show you how they
Thank you
can.
all the fancy stuff.
I know. I did have a little. Actually,
And we
where
want
was
a
that?
sip.
Yeah, I've had a sip.
Oh my god.
Delicious. It's I like the mix because it's what I like about
my
like
God.
when you get like good craft ales. I'm not a big ale drinker because I don't like the aftertaste. I like
Yes.
the foretaste. I like the how it sits on the palate to begin
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
But that bitter aftertaste, I just can't do it. I just can't drink any more than like one or two.
Yeah.
But this doesn't have any. That's
No,
got the same sort of foretaste.
It is dangerous. I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
We probably, between me and my partner, we would probably drink a keg of this in summer, probably a fortnight, 20 litres, boom, gone.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I like how you've packed 5% into a 330ml can too, so it's
It's great.
Yeah.
it's a nice little bullet.
And
It's
they're
funny, I
really,
never
really
thought
easy to
of
sink.
doing that to, like, rimming my glass like that as well, like, for a beer. Like, I'm
say
usually
glass?
just straight out of stubby or...
I'm gonna watch this back
happy
on
to do.
Spotify tomorrow just for the laugh.
I'm going to edit the glut out of every single time we say that. Never would have thought of rimming my ass.
Do the voiceover. This is Matt doing the voiceover every time.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, it
That
doesn't
is
have
so
that
good.
bitey hop, eh? I like that.
Nah, it's heaps good. Oh, no, I'm
Can you
heaps happy
talk
with that.
us through a bit of what we need to make in this? So
Well,
our viewers
so-
and listeners could have a
I'm
listen.
going to say the best way to describe it. It's a really basic mash, and we've got a total of only 4 kilos of grain that goes into it. So that helps
Yeah.
have that light body to it. It's literally a light lager, a flaked corn, a bit of wheat to keep that head retention there, and
Yeah.
that's really it. Like really simple. Keep that palate nice and clean, so you get those hop flavours come through, but without that hop bitterness.
Look at that. That is a
Oh, yeah,
nice
that's sensational.
looking beer. Beautiful. One thing
That's-
I have to do it. I have to get myself a proper fucking beer glass too.
Oh yeah.
The horn looks good.
Yeah, the
horn
horn
is
looks
really
good.
cool.
It's for looks. That's all it's for.
The horn does. Yeah, our Spotify was this is a perler.
God, I could actually smash this one.
Yeah.
Man, that is so easy to drink.
I'm really
You weren't
thinking
wrong
of
when you
doing
said
that.
you're gonna like it.
But they wouldn't
It is
get.
so
I don't
good.
think this would get repetitive. Like a lot of craft beers can get a little bit hard to stomach after 2 or 3.
Yeah, and they get
Why
that
not?
thickening.
Yeah.
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 Nah.
Yeah. No.
And that was the purpose of brewing this. Just keep it light, crisp. You know, that summer smashable that you want to drink all the time.
Oh god, that is such a
Yeah.
summer drink. You could go to town on this in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I could do it right now. Can't help.
I could. How long
That
does
is, yeah.
normally does a from start to finish the process normally take for, or let's say the Hitman,
For the
so
Hitman,
it's ready to be canned?
roughly about a 4-week turnover.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, only because I like to really make sure that that ferment is really finished and done, and make sure that that carbonation is on point before I can anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
In 4 weeks. As you said, like with the beer tax twice a year every now. You know, it's once you get a couple of batches on, it's not that first one waiting for it to brew, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a very liable option to, especially in this economy.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. So we stock a 4-tap teaser here at home, and then I have at my parents' place we have a 6-keg freezer that is stocked as well. So we just got a constant rotation.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So
damn.
you'd always have like a brew on, I guess.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
some
because
point.
everyone goes, how do you brew so often? I'm like, because I have the keg and I have the space to store.
Man, I'm a
Yeah.
drinker.
God,
What was
yeah,
it?
this
Yeah,
is good.
I don't think this would be my first because it's a Mexican corn lager, isn't it? With the style. I don't think I've ever tried that. Like when I think Mexican beer, I automatically just incorporate like Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration for this one?
I really just wanted to have a crack at a corn lager.
Yep.
I'm a huge advocate for pushing boundaries and putting stuff in beer that you don't think should be in beer. So
Yeah.
this one's actually made with polenta that you buy at the supermarket.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh wow.
Yep. Because
Oh,
I'm
man.
like,
Jeez.
it's basically the same as flake corn. Well, let's give it a go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You nailed it. I say
Oh,
that for
yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Real big fan.
Well, it actually scored quite well. So I sent it off to the Queensland homebrewing competition last week. And so the score was a total of 50, and we scored a 42, I think it was.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's
all right.
Yeah, so it was really good. And the only feedback the judges gave me was enter it into this category next year. And
Yeah.
you'll see your score be even more, predominantly up
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah. So I was like, if that's the only thing the judges have to say about my beer, I'm happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
bloody
what are you,
hell.
42 is already a good... Not
Yeah.
that I would know, but 42 is like...
42 out of 50 sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'd
Exactly.
be,
Yep.
you'd have
That's-
happy every day awake with that.
That's 4.2 out of 5. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I was.
And
I'm
it's your
stoked with
first
it.
attempt at this beer as well, this type of beer. That's
Yes. Yeah.
fair effort.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So the batch that we're all drinking now is my second brew of this recipe.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd ever change anything in this recipe. I think it is spot on where it is.
I wouldn't touch it.
No,
I'm a big
very-
fan.
I'm really happy with how
The-
this one come out.
I like for a 5% beer, like, you know, all three of us love our Great Northerns because you can
Yep.
just sit on them. But for the style of beer, like it's crafty without being crafty. But I could have a session without
Absolutely.
having that
Oh.
added.
That's what I mean. It's got that flavour.
Yeah,
It's got that
unreal
full-bodied flavour, but with no
but it's still
bitter
beery.
aftertaste, but it's still fresh.
Not,
And it doesn't taste heavy. But
Yeah,
it's still got
that's
that full body
right.
flavour. Yeah, very impressed. Reminds me, there's a beer in South Australia that I like called Vale Ale. They make it. It's a tropic ale, and the taste is very similar. Just theirs is a bit heavier with the aftertaste. It's
Yeah.
a really nice ale, but it's just like it's quite heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like the perfect balance. I'm a fan, real big fan.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
Oh, this
so
is a
good.
winner. This is a winner for sure.
Get another one.
I'm just waiting for Mrs. to get her promo back now, so I snake them.
Nice.
Yeah, how Croppy's desk looks like right now, that's how I could drink them.
Yeah.
That's usually how I drink them.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine, you know, those people like, you're gonna come to the pub, he's like, oh, sometimes your mates be like, yeah, I'll come for one or two. Like, just don't bother coming
Yeah.
out, man. Forget about it.
Yeah. Just stay home.
Yeah, like,
Even
why?
straight from the can's fantastic.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, I
the,
took a few straight from
what's
the
the
can.
mixture of the, I guess, is this called like a garnish?
Yeah, so it's like the tagine that you get at any Woolies.
I thought it was, yep.
Yep. It's just,
I can put this on
Just-
the steak.
I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I only sent the seasonings out to you boys.
Yep.
So for the others that are getting the promo packs, run down to Woolies, grab a jar of it if you want to try it. If you don't, whatever, you know, each to their own taste. But yeah,
It's got that nice savoury smell too.
yeah, and it makes it that moreish. I gotta keep drinking.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Does.
Yeah, it's like having a bag of bloody flavoured peanuts on your glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's what it's like.
It's good. I also do, so Halloween is coming up, and it's probably the only other beer that I rim my glasses for, and it's my pumpkin ale, and it has like a cinnamon pumpkin spice rim on the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
quite-
good, actually.
Yeah.
Pumpkin ale.
Yeah. So that
Oh, yeah.
will, probably the next week and a half, 2 weeks, probably put that brew down.
Oh, yeah.
Have
That sounds
you
delicious.
guys haven't seen the designs of that, have you? The t-shirt. That Ashley's getting
I
made
do
up.
have that.
No.
Man, it
I
it's
don't
think so,
insane.
no.
It looks
Pumpkin ale
absolutely
sounds-
insane. The colour of this thing is just crazy. Yeah, no, I'm keen. Keen on this fucking beer.
Oh,
Delicious.
So,
That was cool.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
That's cool.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
I like it.
the girls at Ducky's hooked me up, and I'm like, I am converted. Give me the DTF drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how good are they? Just quality.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say, Matt swears by them.
Well, I used
He
to
said
work
next one
with,
was
I used to work with Kel.
yeah, no, the girls have been absolutely
label's spot
amazing. They did a
dude.
wicked job on the labels.
I remember when Rob first
They do
sent me
high
a
quality
copy of
stuff.
it into the group chat, and I was like, oh my god. Like it wasn't even on a can. I was like, I just want the beer now.
I know. I kept the original black label, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad we got the sample sent through.
Oh, that's right. It was different, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
originally
Yeah.
we had the black, and you can't really
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
the skulls,
Yeah, no,
Nah,
the grey looks
yeah.
heaps better.
which
Yep.
I'm so glad we switched over to the grey.
Yeah, I do
grey
love
look-
that is
I love
killer.
grey.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big person on when I go into a bottle shop. If I feel like I want to try something different, I go, let's just go see what 4-packs they got. And
Yeah.
I'm a sucker every time for buying something that actually looks good. Instead of it
I'm
maybe
guilty
some
of that
some
too.
of the time it tastes like shit. It's like, oh well, that
Yeah.
was disappointing, but the can looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, some of the
Yes.
beer reviews we've done, we've scored the can higher than the fucking beer itself.
Yes. What did we do last? Did we do a beer review just recently?
Yeah, the
we did
peanut
one,
butter stout.
on the weekend. Peanut butter stout. I did.
My memory's
Oh my god. I cannot wait to get my lips around that again. That is
Yeah, that's a
unreal.
limited release, that one, so
Yeah,
I don't know if you will.
I know. Well, let me just go back.
I don't think I've ever had a stout that apart from Guinness and Kilkenny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
I will
I
send
don't-
you a can of the one that we won third place for. It's a tropical stout, so it's like a cherry ripe stout.
Oh,
What?
oh.
I love cherry.
I
ripe.
love cherry ripe.
Yeah, I know.
favourite.
Yeah, it's my birthday
Wow.
beer, this one, so it's after a Black Forest cake. But literally, it's just like cherry, chocolate, but not that bitter chocolate you associate with like a Black Foresty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That's can be a bit bitey, that kind of chocolate.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, this one quite thick in the can compared to that Aether beer that I sent Rob. It's a very light stout, the peanut butter one that I sent off, but where mine's a bit more heavy, full-bodied, proper winter beer.
Yeah, I was just literally about to say that'd go down really good in the winter,
Yeah,
around a
yeah.
fire or something, as opposed to in the middle of summer, I guess. But
Yeah.
oh, who am I kidding? I'll
Yeah.
drink all year round.
No, that peanut butter stout, man, that went down so easy and it was so light. Like, wasn't thick on your palate or anything. Didn't like that, and the aftertaste didn't stick around for too long either. Which
No.
the stout, the full mongrel I had, man, that was thick. That was so
That would have
thick.
knocked you.
Oh, I did. I reckon I knocked Chris before the fucking show finished.
Yeah, I've tried that one.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no,
We were.
Yeah, we should do some more stouts, actually.
yeah.
We've only done a few
Like
on
I
the show.
said, well, the first time I had it was a Guinness,
Yeah.
and then had the full mongrel and then the peanut butter one. But
Yeah.
I'm keen on light stouts now. Before I was like, I'm not drinking that shit.
I'm sort of at that stage. Like I've had a couple of Guinnesses in the past, but I wouldn't normally associate a stout as a beer that appeals to me, unless
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like I wouldn't naturally just go and buy a 4-pack of stout if I'm out
Yeah.
there. But after
Yeah.
the last couple of beer reviews that we've all done, going in looking for it's hard to go to the bottle shop in my town. I was like, fucking nothing here I haven't tried.
Yeah.
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 That's what we're saying.
You open
about
your mind a
doing
little bit
beer
more.
reviews now. Yeah, doing beer
Yeah.
reviews is really opening
Like-
our mind. Like, trying different beers and all that sort of stuff. Like,
It's funny, you
trying
go to the
beers
bottle,
we've never even touched before.
you go to the bottle shop differently, though, don't you?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
look
Yes.
at everything now, like absolutely everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
So you're
start
saying-
reviewing fucking Moscatos or something. I've drank
Oh,
all
ew.
beer.
Some box wine.
I'm
Yeah.
on that. I've drank that many fucking wines. It's not funny. I've drank nearly South Australia's worth of wine. I'm good. We go with wine reviews. I'm happy. I like all of it.
You are the wine man.
I'm a wino.
Yeah, you're the one connoisseur of the group.
I'm not opposed. Just not excited.
Oh, no, thank you.
Wine hangovers.
Let's hit a couple more questions up. How many beers these guys have right now? Oh, you go. You
Can
go.
I jump in? Let's give this a quick score, and then we'll move on to the next question.
Let's rate. All right.
Let's rate it. Because I'd love to rate it.
I'll rate
straight
it.
off the bat, I want to give it
I'm keen.
for what it is, Mexican lager. I'll give it a 5 beards out of 5 beards, and I'm not being biased because it's got our heads on it, but I swear to God, this is great beer. I absolutely love it. 5 beards.
That's literally, that's what I like about the beer review system now, for what it is. Instead of compared to Great Northern or something. So you can't do that. It's like, for the style and what it is, it's an easy 5 for me. I mean, I've never tasted a corn lager before. So
neither have
wasn't
I.
sure what to expect, but I had 30 of them in the fridge. There's literally none left tomorrow.
No, I'd have to say the same because it's just so easy drinking, but still with that full flavour. I think it's knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, you've done an amazing job on this.
It's gone beyond my expectations. So,
Bloody oath.
I'm really excited for everyone outside of us now to get their promo packs because, especially when you put your face on a can, you're always hoping that it's going to be a great product, but it's actually something now that I've tasted it. Nah. Even if you're not even a beer person, I know a couple of the people that bought just to support the boys and Wilson Fury, but I'm like, I reckon you'll love it. Now, I can definitely say that.
100%.
That's it. When everyone does get their promo packs, just make sure that you hit everyone up on Instagram. Just let us know what you think, you know?
Yeah, I've asked everyone to send me a video. Send me a video of
100%.
What they reckon, and I'm just going to put a little package together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
If anyone says they don't like it, I'm just going to unfollow them and say, no.
They didn't get their pack.
Oh, shit.
Can you imagine that? It was like, oh, you don't know anything anyway. Fuck it, just block them.
Let's kick on.
Yes.
5 beards. How good.
Yeah, 5 beards. Deserves it.
And I mean, but when we done the Great Northern, have we ever reviewed Great Northern for? I don't know.
We did Great Northern Ginger Beer.
You can compare Great Northern to, because it's in its style, you know what I mean? I don't even think Great Northern got a 5.
Yeah.
I thought the whole system was based on Great Northern. No, I'm joking.
That's our slogan. Our slogan is, it ain't no Northern.
Yeah.
But this can stand with it, I reckon.
Hitman.
No, it's no Hitman.
Yeah, that's what we're going to change it to now.
Yeah.
Like it's always easy to do when you drink a beer. It's like, oh yeah, that's nice. But you can always sort of critique it, you know, criticize it constructively, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't really have anything to say bad about this. And I even think the 5% in the 330ml can, I'd like that better than the 375. Yeah, a bit more of a shot to it, I guess.
I like it.
Throw down.
Personally, I only can in the 330s because I love the 330s. I think they're a perfect size because some of the beers I do range up to 13%.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So one of these cans is deadly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I mean, 5%, that's a good session on them, on anyone's.
Yeah.
Can we, before we move on as well, can we show off these t-shirts as well? The Hitman t-shirts that Ashleigh created? They look unreal.
I'm
What
stoked
as
with how they
close
turned out.
as close as can they just show the back?
Matt's probably best because I've shattered my
still
fucking glass all over the floor last night. So
I've got
wanna
mine's
stand
actually
up.
a tank top that I've turned into a t-shirt because I record in the back shed, and it's fucking cold down here.
Cold.
Fucking cold in
Matt
here.
doesn't like being cold.
No, he doesn't. Matt does not like being cold. It's so cold in here.
Stand up. You're wearing jocks as well.
I'm not.
That's cool.
I got pants on. This time. I thought something like this might happen.
Ready to get PG.
Yeah.
Normally I just Donald Duck.
Pants up Friday.
That's it.
That's
Pants
good.
off any day ending in Y.
All the way through to Tuesday.
No, the shirts
Oh,
are
so
really
good.
good.
Now we can kick
Really good.
on. Yeah, you've done a good job on all of it, Ashley. You've done an amazing job.
Yeah, amazing job.
We are over the moon. And for you to just even suggest doing this for us is unreal.
It was an amazing
Never
project to work
thought
on.
any day we'd ever see our heads on a bloody beer can. And we very much appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of people would probably say that either.
No, that's right.
So, and being the connoisseurs that we are, make it even better.
That's right.
I just love that when Rob showed it to his kids, they knew exactly, bang, straight off, who each one of those were. Like, that just made me so happy.
And that was my 4-year-old, because she's just like pointing them out.
So good.
Yeah. Alright, Matt, you ask the next question while I go and get another beer.
Alright. How many types of beers do you guys have right now that you...
Currently on tap,
Yeah.
I have, of course, this. We have a red rye IPA.
Oh, yeah.
Yum, and I don't like IPAs. So I made that one for my partner because she's an IPA girl.
Yep.
And it's, how to describe it, would be like caramel, toffee, quite sweet, but then blueberry hits you from the hops that I've used.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds alright.
It's
Yeah.
quite nice. Yeah.
I love blueberry. Any alcoholic drink that's got blueberry overtones or
yeah.
flavour profile, and grape. Any
Grape's really hard to do.
I can imagine for a
Yeah.
beer it would be.
Yeah. Yep. So we've got that. We've got the Hitman on tap. What else have I got on tap at the moment? I have a keezer of soda and vodka. And then,
Lovely.
yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
And then we have Scarlet Sniper, which is a... I'm going to have to check that. I'm pretty sure it's a special bitter is what it actually falls under. Where are you?
I'm a big fan of the bitter style. Like, I get a lot of hate for this, but I drink
Yeah.
PB.
So-
as long as it's done right,
Who hates you? No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Scarlet Sniper, it's like it looks beautifully red in the glass. It's almost ready to pour. I'm just waiting on that carbonation again. But it's like the same caramel, biscuity, but in like a light ale. So not super heavy again. But yeah,
Delicious.
That sounds amazing.
yeah, so that's currently what we're pouring at home, and then in the storage we've got a couple of lagers that are lagering. What else have I got in there? Oh, I have a 13% barrel aged. It's a stout base that's been barrel aged on rum chips, so it's kind of like rum and raisin.
Oh,
Jeez.
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that comes in at 13% before like that rum flavour kicks in.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13%.
That's
that'd be nice.
Sounds-
heavy shit.
Oh, it's heavy. It's very. She's a nightcapper.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
eh?
Put you out.
Yeah.
The session consists of 3.
Uh,
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would have to be your favourite brew so far that you've done over the years?
Look, I'm a stout girl through and through.
Yeah.
And I make a coconut stout, and it's called the Bounty Hunter. And that
I like it.
Have to be my favourite. Have to be my favourite.
I like the name's good
sounds
too.
amazing.
Play on the bounty chocolate bar there.
Yes. Yep. So,
I like it.
oh god, I think I add. I'm just gonna plug my computer in. We add about, I'm gonna say close to 4 kilos of coconut. So 2 kilos while we're doing the mash run, and then about 2 kilos like dry hopping halfway through the ferment.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's pretty coconut forward.
I'm gonna try a couple more still, because as I said, like, I always just associated stout with like Guinness, but
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not the fact. It's not the style of beer. I just don't know if Guinness is my favourite stout. Well, considering I've only tried Guinness, no, it wouldn't be.
There's plenty out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You
Yeah,
got
I said.
you got a stout out in the shed. The looks of things.
Oh my god!
I'm still waiting to see a photo
I
of
nearly
that.
fainted. I nearly fainted when I opened the lid. It's all been.
Oh.
It's basically
Yeah.
it was a 23 litre. It was just Cooper's brewing kit. But I think that 23 litres has now turned into maybe 1 litre. It's just all evaporated.
Oh.
It looked like. Actually, because I had a big night last night, and it looked similar to something I dropped off at the pool earlier this morning.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, that's actually. You've accidentally stumbled across the recipe for Vegemite.
Oh, it's the same consistency too.
That's what it looked like.
It's
I actually used to have a mate that would have drank it. He put it like, I'll give it a go.
oh man.
I remember my cousin rolled up one day and he had all these. He had 3 bottles of homebrew, and I opened up one and I poured it, and it was like very gluggy. I'm like, oh, this isn't right.
Oh, no.
Nah, I'm not. Well, I might be drunk, but I'm not that drunk. But my mate's like, yeah, I'll have it. He
yeah.
drank it. And like, I was looking at him like, oh, you fucking animal. And he's like, pour me another one. And like, I went to grab the bottle, and I was like, we were both pissed, so I was like, it was easy to disguise. I'm like, oh, whoops. And I tipped it out. I tipped it over. And it just went everywhere. He's like, oh, no.
Oh.
Devastated my mate. Probably saved you from the hospital.
Accidentally tipped it over and it was so thick it didn't even come out.
Yeah. The bottle was smashed. It was just, it was there. It was just, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That cousin happened to be my brother.
Yeah. I'd get all these experiments. Try this. What'd you put in it? You don't want to know. Just drink it. You seem to make a few beers that are very different and things you can't buy from the store or anything like that. You know, I'm sure you'd have a few hit and misses on certain things you've made. If you made certain things, you'd be like, oh wow, that's pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a few chuckers, we call them, and we just tip them on the lawn. Just like, oh god, no, that did not work.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, especially when you're pushing that boundary of what is a beer? Like, what can I put in a beer and it still be a beer?
Yeah. That's a good question though. Like, if you ask anyone. But that's interesting. I don't know.
Well,
Just
if
whatever
you
the colour
look, if you look at Gabs Festival, I went to Gabs Festival this year. It's my first time.
I'd love
Loved
to
it.
go that up. Yeah.
Oh, so many beers to try, and you know, you go, no.
Yeah.
But there's just, like, some of them were neon green, like, they look like they come out of a highlighter.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just go, what is that?
Yeah.
Plutonium beer.
Absence.
Sure, no, that would taste better. But, if you, like I said earlier, like the American craft beer scene, some of the stuff over there makes my guts churn. And they're pouring it, and it's like thick like a smoothie, and you're just like, that's not a beer. That can't be a beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, texture and consistency. Texture is a big thing for me. Like, that's why I can't do those. But not that I would want to anymore. But like take for example the vodka mud shakes.
Oh, ew.
Frightening stuff.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
no.
Rob, maybe Jason was ahead of his time with the thick, sludgy homebrew.
Yeah, no, thank you, yuck.
The honey ginger beer, that was great. That's one thing I can never get out of my mind again.
It sounds alright.
It sounds alright, but it's not.
A lot of honey beers are delicious.
When it pours like honey out of the thing,
Oh.
you got to squeeze it out of the bottle.
That's why he used to put it in plastic bottles so you can get it out.
Yeah, you
Oh, no.
got to squeeze really hard. You got to squeeze really hard at the end to get the head.
This is refreshing. Glunk, glunk.
Oh, drink it with a spoon.
Yeah, I'm having a nice pale ale.
Delicious.
Yeah. Are you having a meal?
It's like,
Well.
like when you get bottled homebrew and you always have that sediment, or like a Cooper's. I hate Cooper's beer.
Yeah.
But you've
Yeah.
always got that sediment in the bottom. Blech, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
like because there's always like like they say you got to roll like this is on the label. I'm like,
Yeah.
surely this isn't. Just make it without it, you know?
Just don't put that in.
Yeah,
what if
I'm
it
not
is
rolling
then?
my beer across the fucking table before I crack it. I just, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like I grew up in South Australia. I know what it's like, but no, I can't.
Yeah, I don't like any of their beers really.
No.
No, I
No,
don't mind
not a
their.
fan.
When I say don't mind it, it's drinkable. The Cooper's Dry and the Clear Stubby isn't too bad, but I just
yeah,
can't do
Cooper's
the
Dry's
red.
That's
okay.
that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a lager
Even
beer.
they brought out a Cooper's Lager not long ago, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
they-
lagers can be really hit and miss.
Yeah, it was not good. It was very miss.
There's always been that age-old debate, though. It's like, oh, so many things I've seen on Facebook. I don't drink Great Northern. I don't drink any beers from Carlton United Brewers because they're not Australian owned. It's like, yeah, well, I'm not going to drink shit either. You know?
Yeah.
I think Cooper's is the only commercial that's still Australian.
They are from memory, yeah. Yeah, because it's always the first person that there's always someone there. It's just buy Coopers. It's Australian. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but at
But
what
it
cost?
tastes nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What cost?
Yeah.
To leave my fridge.
Yeah, visitors
Yeah.
beer.
He comes over.
You got any beers? Yeah,
Well-
these ones.
Yeah, these ones here
I'm
go.
gonna-
Actually, look, I'm not gonna lie. I have a freezer full of them
full.
because my mates bring them over and they're like, "Here, we bought these," and I'm like, "Bleh, "No."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a
Just get
two-part
really
question.
desperate like I did.
Two-parter.
Two-part question here. What are your future goals for Wilson's Brewhouse, and what advice would you give to anyone thinking about starting their own brewing business?
Ooh. So future goals for myself is just keep on doing what we're doing. Just stay small. I don't have any plans to go commercial.
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with the headache of it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like I brew for myself and my mates, like, and what we
Yeah.
like to drink. And you know, we have barbecues. Everyone comes around. Everyone drinks out of the keezer. Like that's just life for us. Like I'm happy to share my brews. But yeah, no dreams of going commercial. Don't want to deal with the headache of the government and all that
Yeah.
goes along with it. And
Yeah,
to
a
anyone
really good
looking, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Like I can brew what I want, when I want,
Yeah.
how I want.
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
to
right.
answer to anyone.
You don't want to.
And,
You don't want to turn it into something that you love into something that you hate doing either.
Yeah,
That's
something-
exactly
yeah,
right.
Exactly right.
Yeah. And I've spoken to a few who have gone pro and then dropped back, and they're just like,
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it. Like they lost
Yeah.
their passion. The money's crap as a professional brewer.
Yeah.
And unless you've got someone who's going to take you on and pay you the good dollars. But
Yeah.
majority wise, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's just, you know, I like what I do. I have fun doing what I do. I love creating the content that I create. And that's probably just keep plateauing where we're going.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it.
right.
We like it. So
Oh yeah.
Tastes
Yeah.
delicious.
It's just
I
absolutely
wish I put all in the
amazing.
fridge. Jesus.
So what advice would you give to someone thinking about starting a brewing business up? Even if it's just a tiny little one that they're just doing it for themselves.
Yeah, like if you're thinking about home brewing, just do it. Jump in and have a crack. It's as people say, oh, it's all science, and it is, and I love it, but it's not hard. It's really not hard. There's so many recipes. Like I use the Brewfather app. I can log all my recipes. I can log all my brew days. So I've got all that on record to look back on and go, where did I stuff up? Go back and have a look. There's so much advice available on Facebook. There's the Home Brewing Group Australia Facebook page. Phenomenal information from a world of different brewers who brew different styles, and got a question, shoot it out there. People will answer you. You'll get the usual jerks who are like, a corn lager is not a lager, it's not a beer. Oh, like, okay, right there. Move along. Yeah, you get a lot of them, and then you get a lot that play into the, I don't know, because you guys aren't in the like brewing world, but Kegland and Keg King. I'm just like, oh my god, shut up! I buy from both. They're both amazing companies. Both stock different things. Because everyone goes, oh, why do you have so much Keg King stuff? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't. I literally have both companies. I brew with both companies' gear. Like, yeah, I have a lot of Keg King stickers. But that's only because Kegland don't send them out with all the stuff that you buy.
That's right.
Rookie mistake.
I know, right?
It's free
But
advertising.
yeah,
Absolutely.
well, that's it.
But
I have a complete. Actually, now that I'm on the mobile, I can show you. But like, we do a whole sticker trade with all different breweries. So a lot of these are actually from America, Canada,
That's so cool.
France. Look, honestly, I could probably count on one hand how many are actually Australian. But yeah, like the brewing community is massive. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. You've got nothing to lose. Oh, I mean, other than a little bit of money. But what hobby doesn't cost you money?
Oh, that's right.
right.
And if you love beer and
well,
I love your office
hobby.
bottle. I love your office bottle, eh? It's fantastic.
So cool.
You've done such a good job
I'm
in there.
so happy with how it turned out.
Yeah.
And your stickers, actually, one thing I was saying to Rob the other night, was I didn't try any beer, but I did have a look in the package. Stickers are so good quality. They must be waterproof.
They are awesome.
They, I do have them. They
How
are
good.
literally Vistaprint.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
really?
killer.
They are done
Wow.
by Vistaprint.
I want to do my barbecue labels in them. That's what I use,
Vistaprint.
Vistaprint. Oh, that's
Not
so
sponsored,
good.
but
Come on, Vista, get on it.
Yeah, Vistaprint, if you're watching, or else a discount code.
they're fantastic quality. Like I use them, like you've seen on the shipping boxes. I use them on everything. I think we've got them stuck to half of our gear down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've got them stuck everywhere. 'Cause you gave me 2 on mine and 2 on Sam, so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take your stickers as well.
I had to wonder how much of Sam's stuff would get to her.
Yeah. She got the t-shirts.
Yeah, I'm going to ask my missus if I can have those 4 beers. She don't even drink that much anyway.
Well,
You
when
have
she
to let know
messaged
what
me,
box it is. I'll throw some extras in.
when she messaged me, she said she just wants the t-shirts. She just wants the t-shirt and
Well, this is good news.
Yeah.
This is good news.
So you,
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Sam rocks that shirt.
Yeah, she loved it. She likes both of them. She didn't know which one to wear that day. She was wearing the Hitman at first, and then she saw the Wilson's Brewhouse one. She said, "Oh, I like this one," and she put it on. And that's what she left on for the day. So, yeah, they're pretty
It's
cool
literally
shirts.
all I live in are brew shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this shirt.
Yeah,
Love this
when
t-shirt.
Rob was messaging me, he's like, "Oh, I need your shirt size." I'm like, "I've gone up since you last asked me this question. Give me until next now."
That shirt fits you really well, though. It looks great.
Thanks, appreciate that. Nah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Was that the triple XL? There you go.
No, that was the four.
I think I got the 5XL,
No.
didn't he?
Oh yeah. walk outside and a gust of wind will take me away if I take it off. Speaking of outdoor activities and brewing and beer drinking,
Well, that's a good
sort of-
segue.
It is, isn't it?
Oh,
It
not
is.
bad.
Couple of
Professional.
things that go hand in hand is barbecuing. How long?
yeah.
And I've seen a couple of your barbecue posts. How long have you been a fellow barbecuer?
Since a teenager. Loved it. I've always loved like smoking meat. And I guess so I grew up, there's only myself and my sister, so my dad had no sons. And I was very much followed in my dad's footsteps and wanted to do what he was doing and stuff like that. So barbecuing, brewing, fishing, camping, you name it. Tomboy to the
Good
max.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just such a, that's a hand in hand. Well, even like, as you would know, Matt doing the his own beard products now. I feel like
Yeah.
beers, barbecue, and beers are just three things that are
Oh, yeah.
so closely related.
I
Look,
love
if
the
I could
beef.
grow a beard, I would.
But yeah, no, like it's
Well,
not
you are-
exactly an escape, but when you're cooking, honestly, there's nothing better than sitting around for 12 hours, having a few, and pouring a few
Yeah.
beers while you wait for your food to cook. It's like,
Oh,
I
Having a
don't
few
know.
hit me. Having a few hit
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
yeah.
you get creative. Like I'm not a very creative person. I can't paint, can't play the guitar, can't really do anything really. But it's just yeah, I love it.
Random activities.
You can cook, brother.
Yeah,
Mate,
they should have barbecue classes in school.
Oh, definitely. It'd
Absolutely.
be way better than that home economics shit they teach.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I never
yeah.
even did it. Mum's like, make sure you get to school early and put your ingredients in the fridge. I'm like, no, I
No,
put them in
I
the
bet
fridge.
everyone
and
knows
never
how to
went
make.
fast.
Everyone knows how to make fucking spaghetti bolognese thanks to fucking
Well,
school.
Oh, and
might
apple
be-
crumble. Fucking
We
hell.
might be.
Oh,
They might be getting closer. My couple of my kids have outdoor living now.
oh.
Where,
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. They go and camp and shit. Blah blah. We're getting a little bit closer.
That's
It's all
cool.
right.
Yeah.
They made us go to fucking Canberra in grade 7. No one wants to go there.
no
Yeah.
one.
Do a
The
tour
people
of
there don't
Parliament
even want to
House.
be there.
Yeah, I
You
was
know, they're
like,
still making kids do that now.
oh, and it wasn't a cheap thing either, really, at the time.
Yeah, you go and visit Parliament House. What a fucking shit show.
I just remember walking around. I was
Might
like,
as well fucking visit a kindergarten. It'd be the exact same outcome.
No, I think
Yeah.
the kindergarten would be more fun.
Probably. They would have more sense spoken too.
nah, that's great.
Well, what would be your go-to cook then to pair with one of your magnificent beers?
Oh, to do with the Hitman. Oh my god. So, I don't know if I posted it. I don't think I did a video on it. I did a pork loin roast that I brined for 12 hours in maple syrup, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and just my usual herbs and spices that I use.
Yeah.
And it was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
like the sound of
and-
that.
It does
Oh,
sound
it
good.
was so good, so good. And that's the first time I've done a pork loin. I was like, $20, let's go. Well, let's send
Yep.
it and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And then, I think it tastes even better the next day when it was
Yep.
cold. It just had a beautiful, and we made it into bayo buns, and it was just mouth-wateringly
Oh,
good.
God.
I haven't eaten
Syrup
it all
and
day.
pork, by the way, is just winning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't go wrong.
Oh, not at all.
Canadians,
You got
man.
yeah, but your
They're on the
Canadian mate,
They know.
the maple syrup dude, man,
Oh,
maple syrup and
like,
pork is just the best.
Yeah.
that's what I like about the more you cook. It's like, the salt, pepper, and garlic thing's always like the meta. It's like, that's all you need for your food. It's like, yeah, it's good,
Nah.
but what else,
Yeah,
can,
step out.
what else can I
Fucking-
throw on this? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
the hot honey, that was the best thing I ever found at Woolworths, I think.
Oh, that looks so. I'm allergic to honey. I can't have honey. Like I'm anaphylactic. So it
Oh, okay.
Oh
sucks
no.
because
Oh,
there are
that
so
sucks.
many good recipes. It is, but golden syrup. Substitute it for golden syrup. I found
Yeah, that's
works
true.
really well.
Yeah, you could just mix
Yeah,
up
but yeah, just
with paprika,
bit of chili.
cayenne or chili, yeah.
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 Yeah, that'd
That
be
chili
good.
That-
thing is
oh.
a fucking bomb, man. So good. I don't get to use it all the time because when I cook, I generally cook for a lot of children because you got so many kids. But
Yeah.
and I like the rub, like Krobby's rub is already. I love it. It's just mild.
It's great. I love
The
it too.
the kids. That's about the level of the kids' tolerance. So if I go start adding shit on top of that, they're like, "I'm not eating that."
I wanted
It's
to
not-
keep it
I mean,
like
it's
that
not a
as
bad
well,
thing.
where you knew they had a. It's not spicy; it's just tangy. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just got a
Yeah.
tiny bit of heat resistance, I suppose. Like
Yeah.
you know that it's there.
Yeah.
I remember when I was trying to experiment with the Godfather barbecue rub, and I was like, "Oh, well, this is supposed to be a hot." Oh my god! I remember the singing challenge years ago. I felt like I was doing the singing challenge. It was hot. Well, I can't. I don't think I could legally sell that.
Might have a lawsuit on your hands for that one. Look, I'm a shocking parent. I'll admit it. I'm shocking. I will dare my teenager to do the most ridiculous shit you can imagine. And we had habaneros growing, and I'm like, see that capsicum, is he? She's like, that's not a capsicum. I'm not stupid. And I'm like, okay, fine. It's a chili. I will give you $20
Hilarious.
if you eat it. And she's like, the whole thing. I'm like, I will give you the $20 if you chew it 5 times. Oh, best $20 I ever spent.
Let's go.
No,
So what's
she
your,
doesn't
what's your
learn. She
favourite?
keeps coming back for more dares.
Oh, 'cause that's what kids do. They're animals.
Oh yeah,
Especially
Absolutely.
when they get a taste of money, they're like, oh, okay, what can I do now?
yeah, absolutely. So you turn your kid into Johnny Knoxville.
Yes,
Yeah, that's right.
definitely.
I don't have to give my kid money to do that because he's a fucking animal already.
I've stitched
So
Izzy
what's
up a
probably
few times
your,
with spicy food.
What's your favourite thing to cook on your low and slow? You get the offset now, don't you?
I do have the offset now.
How's that going? Still going alright?
I like it a lot. So I started off on just, your little $60 bullet from Bunnings. Great.
Yep.
Love the thing. Still cook on it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, got the offset, just try something different. Absolutely love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Favorite thing to cook? Oh, chicken wings. Our family go through chicken wings like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't
Right,
go past
can't
chicken
go.
wings.
I was going to say chicken
no.
wings are a good
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yep. And we'll cook up. Like I fit probably, I think I can fit about 3 kilos on that offset if I space it properly.
So,
And yeah, like our kids will smash that in a night.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the God, the one from Bunnings, isn't it? The one you got.
Yeah, yep.
You took the cheap one from
Yep.
Bunnings.
El
Yeah.
Cheapo.
So that's what I told Waffle because our friend keeps talking about he wants to buy one. I said, go and buy the one from Bunnings. I said Ashleigh from Wilson's Brewhouse has got one. She fucking swears by it. She cooks on it all the time.
Cheap, nasty, it still works. Does
Yeah,
does
that's right.
great.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Yep, it's great. I love it. I have no complaints about it. I think it cost me like $200 or something ish.
Yeah.
Hell,
They're
winning.
Yeah, they're cheap. Yeah.
Oh, now I know. Yeah, is that a jump buck?
Yeah, it might be a
say,
jump back
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'd
yeah.
like
Yep.
some of the drum buck gear from Bun, like that little spit
Little
rotisseries.
spit.
They're unreal.
Oh, I have seen
How
that.
good is that?
Actually, I don't know. I put it
I've got
together.
the
but I haven't
barbecue.
fucking used it yet.
Use it. I've used mine a couple times.
I think Santa needs to bring me
They
that.
kill it.
Like I like my first smoker ever was a drum buck. Looked like a filing cabinet. It was just the vertical ones with a gas bottle.
Oh, my dad has that still.
Unfortunately, I lost that. It's sitting at someone's house I don't talk to anymore. But that done me so many cooks, and eventually you start getting to the stage of like, oh, I want to do more cooks, or I want to experience different flavors. So you start upgrading. I bought a pellet smoker, and I used that for that. Don't get me wrong, I love my pellet smoker for how easy it is. But then I finally got myself a Komodo smoker and a Weber as well, like a kettle. It's just too hard to beat flavour from actual solid fuel like wood and charcoal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think that time we were down at
pellet
South
smoker's
Australia and
good
we
for-
cooked those.
Easy fucking cooking.
Yeah.
That's what I like
Like-
sometimes.
But I mean, like brewing, very expensive hobby.
You were gone after
Brewing
that
and
burger.
smoking, just buy a paycheck.
Yeah. I got asked the sort of the same. I remember when before I was part of the podcast with boys and they had me on. It was like, oh, would you have any plans to sort of take it bigger? And your answer that you said you wanted to remain small reminded me. I was like, because I did go down the avenue of trying to start a business with it with a friend of mine, and it's turned out that I just hated it, and then I stopped cooking for like a year.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the thing, like when you stay small, if you get to a point where you're like, you know what, I don't want to brew for a while, you don't. Like if I Christmas time last year, I took a break away, just changes in my own personal life and stuff, and I just put up. I'm like, most of you know, I've stepped away for a little while, be back in the new year, which I did, and totally rebranded myself in the new year, and just jump back into it. Where if you're big time, you've got an obligation.
I was going to say it's commitment, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man, but just get to the
that's
stage
true.
where you'd loathe what you're doing, and the money would
Yeah.
have to outweigh the stress.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To
And I
make it
don't think
worth
the
it.
money would ever outweigh the stress.
Yeah, I mean it's like the whole. You've got to have like a bit of money to throw down in the first place, but much like being a craft or a beer brewer, it's hard to compete with. Like, it'd be hard for me to compete with places like KFC and McDonald's, because in this day and age, people are always looking for the cheapest option, and like
Yeah.
barbecue's not considered cheap food if you go in and buy it at an actual specialty place, but yeah, I think the stress would just outweigh
Yeah.
the initial love
And-
for doing it.
And the time you've got to put into that barbecuing, people don't realise, to get a really good brisket, it does take me over 16 hours by the time I, do everything to
Yeah.
it. Like it's not.
Well, I mean, your brew like 4 weeks. You're laying down a big chunk of your time to, and time equals money. Right? Time and labour is a
Yeah.
massive part of
100%.
a wage. The only thing I
Yeah.
hate about doing brisket is I'm usually too pissed the next day and hungover to want to eat one.
I have a tendency not to really do briskets that much for that reason. I get over it by the time it's ready.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know. I was speaking to an ex-butcher about this the other night. When he was a butcher it's still in my hometown, but he had sold it to someone, and he said when we used to get brisket in, we used just to sell it as dog meat, and now it's fucking one of those expensive things you can buy from a butcher.
Yeah.
It was the same when I started butchering, man.
Yeah,
Exactly the same.
I wish you were my butcher when I got into barbecuing.
Mate, fucking the only time,
Stocked up.
only time you'd get briskets if you got, when you got sides of beef or whatever, and you'd literally cut them up for mince.
Yep.
Like that's it. Like it was either that or back then you'd roll them.
Oh,
for
yeah.
rolled roast. You'd sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'd sell one or two to the old pensioners that remembered the fucking heydays when people used to broil their rolled briskets,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ew.
and they'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much," but they'd only want half the one that you've already done and fucking all that shit because they're fucking 107.
We don't have time to wait for that to cook.
So, mate, the amount of shit that we used, and I'm not old by any stretch of the imagination, but I had been a butcher since I was 16, so that's now 21 years ago. Ugh. So, but
Yeah. Ooh. Whoops.
the amount that it's changed over that amount of time is fucking unreal, man. We used to throw lamb shanks in the dog bones.
Oh, or was it ossobuco or whatever they call
Oscar,
it? Like that
also,
used to-
Booker, I fucking love it, man. It's such
Yes.
a good cut of meat.
Yep.
It's delicious.
And now it's through the roof in price.
Yeah, people cottoned on. Butchers used to keep a lot of those things as secrets.
Yeah. Gatekeepers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
I
well,
like everything.
let's,
Everything's expensive.
I'd like to say you just keep doing what you're doing, Ashleigh, because you're doing really well. And
Absolutely.
keep enjoying what you're doing because we're enjoying what you're doing.
Oh, very much.
That's right. I enjoy what I do, and the judging that we got this year back from the competitions was phenomenal. And I got a placing this year, so I can't complain.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's unreal.
That's congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. That is good. Well, thank you for coming on the show. We very much appreciate it.
Not a problem at all.
We absolutely love to be able to have someone on here that we can do a beer review that they made that beer, which is even better.
Yeah, good. Especially with our fucking stupid heads on it.
I mean, they do look good on the can.
How good our heads look good on the can.
That's what my missus said.
Best I've ever looked, to be honest.
I trust Ryan to be the see no evil. I'm like, yeah, because everything I do is justified. I'm a professional piece of shit.
Well, before we wrap everything up, does Matt's parrot want to say something? Because it sounds like it wants to say something.
Hold on, it might. Hold on. No, very quiet. Very quiet.
Also,
guys. All right,
when you do watch the episode, make sure you go and we'll link all the socials to Wilson's Brewhouse as well. Make sure you give them a follow.
Yes, 100% go and follow Wilson's Brewhouse because they are unreal and they have put up some really cool stuff. And I think Ashleigh's going to be getting into the t-shirt business soon.
Oh, mate,
Giving
I
us
am
the world's
sick
best
of making t-shirts.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Fucking sucks.
I love the design and designing my shirts and that, but the making side of it, I think I might just throw that over to the girls at Duckies and be like, hey, can you guys
That's
do
what
this
I
for me?"
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You're gonna do what they
I'm
do.
limited to what you can do just with the vinyls. So I'd like to do some more, like that pumpkin, do more cool stuff like that.
Yeah, the GTFs are wicked too.
Oh, amazing. Transfers so well.
Yeah, good people.
That's good. All right, guys. Let's wrap it up. And, thanks for coming on again, Ashleigh. And it's been an absolute ball. And I've finished my beers now, so that's great.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, bye, Sam. Yours are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Catch you later.
See you guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
Cheers for coming on, Ashleigh. It's fucking
Oh
awesome.
my god, I've been needing to piss for the last
Every time.
Bearded Mafia Podcast, yo, this raw.